Hello and welcome. Everybody's having a great day today. So today we are continuing Tainted Grail. Last time we left off, we had almost finished exploring through Act 3. We have a small little section on the, well, definitely the eastern, but I guess southeastern, northeastern, but just a little bit left on the Act 3 map that we need to finish exploring. Once we're done with that, and kind of as we're doing it, we're gonna be starting to work on some of the Act 3 quests that are in the area, and then once we clear out most of the side quests, we'll be moving on into the primary quests. I was hoping to have finished up all the exploration last week, but ran out of time, more or less. So we're gonna be cleaning up that last little bit here today. Without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start booting up the game. As I do so, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good day today. I know it's early in the week and it was a nice long weekend and nobody ever wants to go back to work. I know. I feel your pain. Let's see here. No. It's not booting. There we go. Okay. I think it's finally booting. Had to force stop it and restart it again. Not sure what happened there, but there it goes. Now we're getting somewhere. I just realized my camera's blown out. Give me a second on that. Listen to some nice music while I fix this real quick. That's interesting. Why is my camera not one of my options on my capture? There we go. Oh, I guess clicking out kills music. Apologize for that. Like I said, give me 1 second. I just need to fix the video. Looks like my gain got maxed out for some reason. Let me pop this back to where it's supposed to be and get the colors back to right. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. Okay. And again, I know this guy on the screen is supposed to be a red priest, but dude, that armor looks way cooler than any of the red priest shit I found. Mostly because it's, you know, a red hood with a gold mask. I mean, that could be the dude's face. It's just like low res or whatever. But I like to think that's just like a red hood with gold trim and then a gold, like, metal mask. How dope would that be? All right. Oh, right. We were going to go check out this bridge along the ocean. See where that leads us. But yeah, as I was saying, we just had a little... Oh, it's just a southern. Never mind. I couldn't remember which direction the map went in my head. Yeah, we just have this little sections right here. The butt cheeks of this area, if you will. The tail end of exploration. You know? Insert pun here. Not to be the butt of the joke or anything. Alright, I'll stop. We got some little gobbos down there, it looks like. Or elves, I'm not really sure what they're meaning those guys to be. Already leveled up. Doing great today. Oh, and there's a little shrine for that very monster. Takes 3 skins. Today. Damn it. I fell in the water which sheathed my weaponry. There might be something out in the water. It's hard to say. I'm not going to worry about it right now unless I have, like, reason I just realized I'm like really far over. Sorry. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Unless I see some reason where it's like, oh yeah, there's, you know, shinies in the water. Look at the shinies. More often than not, there's nothing out in the water, but man, sometimes there's some nice shit. Okay. That was so flat, I was wondering if there was like a hole there. Like a little cave under the water. Alright, let's continue this path up and around then. And since we do one tap ore now, since we have 10 strength, might as well grab all the little nodes. Takes like a grand total of 2 seconds to do that now. I don't see any question marks popping up on my mini-map. That's what I'm kind of looking for over here. Hopefully, I mean, it's not always the case. Not all little points of interest actually have a marker on the map, but I'm hoping if there's actually a cave or something that it will. It's interesting. There's a spot like this. There's some nodes down there. There's a spot like this in Skyrim? It's either Oblivion or Skyrim. I can't remember which one. I want to say, if I remember what it looks like properly, it's Skyrim. As I've never played the remastered Oblivion, and therefore I remember very well what the graphics look like in that game. I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking of, there's like a Skyrim area where there's a guy who has like a little throny wooden chair up on a mountain ridge like that. I guess we can sleep, level up. Like I said, we're just pumping perception now. Until I find something, it's like, if you have 12 more, or 2 more dexterity, you can use this weapon. It like fits my build. I'm just throwing everything in perception. I'm not even concerned about it. I don't even know if I'm going to find better equipment compared for my build. I'm not going to find better equipment. I wouldn't be surprised. If I remember correctly, we were just in practicality now. We're bumping up these things, which we've already done. I could do the negate. All damage, 246% damage negation. Any damage negation having a light equipment load versus a heavy equipment load. I mean, could, but I think for right now we're just going to bump up our armor. And in bumping up our armor, it's going to increase our damage. So, really, we're bumping armor. First off, we'll give us more survivability because we are definitely a glass cannon right now. But mainly it's because it's going to give us more damage. If I find something that requires me to get the endurance training, I'll definitely put points in there. For right now, there's just not a whole big reason for me to care about that stat at the moment. We're going to rest until morning. Case in point, like, I mean, I'm pretty close to that, but as I said, I don't really have any armor worth putting on at the moment. I'm wearing, like, some of the better items I found, and honestly, my boots are horrible. And my pants are eh. So, I would love to find... Oops, I mouse down. Rest him. It's kind of the annoying thing about those, like, shaman witch doctors is that they will res the fallen goblins? I still don't really know what I want to call these guys. A remor. I mean, they could be dark elves. They're either dark elves or goblins. I'm not really sure which. I don't see anything worth... No. At least... The map... But the map doesn't seem like it indicates anything would be back that way. Oh my god, just die. God, dude, I hate these things so much. All right, let me get my phone out of the way. I had my phone sitting on my mouse pad and some other shit, so I couldn't, like, flick my wrist to, like, spin halfway around because that guy floats around like a jackass. All right, it's probably putting me back to where I slept. So I have to kill that small group again. It's fine. Yep. Let me one-shot that guy. Why do I suddenly not have any arrows equipped? Or I can just miss. That's cool too. Am I aiming too high? There's arch in this game, but the distance I've had like a hard time gauging because I don't... That was too low. I physically saw one land right in front of him. Well, you know I'm here now. Wait, I thought I killed you. Could have sworn I killed the Witch Doctor. Unless they have a buff that as soon as someone dies, it brings them back up. Because I know he casts something usually when you engage them that doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it's like an anti-death buff. Still really confused on how a couple of shots missed, but it's what it is, I guess. Alright. Apparently I'm just a really, really, really bad archer. No surprise there. That's not shocking news or anything, but... My God. Okay. So we got a cave to the stone vault, and then some stairs going up. I guess we'll check out the vault first. Why not? We're here. Good news is, by the time we get to doing quests, most of this stuff will be done, and we'll probably have a lot of quests already completed, in all honesty. And some of these places I won't be able to fully explore if they have some sort of locked door that requires a quest item. Which this might be, because there is a very fancy door down there. I'm surprised this isn't a artifact door. That would require the crown or something to get into. It's locked. Only specific key can enter. Yeah, so this is a quest location. We'll definitely be back here at some point. Okay, up the rickety staircase of death. Surprised there aren't more enemies along this little path. Seems like a great place to have like a fight that you might fall off the ledge for. Oh, one of those Frostwalker things. Dude, I am so confused by range. Why do I take 2 clicks of damage? Why did I take 2 ticks of damage? He hit me once, like did I dodge into like the rest of his swing? Because it hit me, and his arm kept going, and then I just took more damage. Did I somehow dodge into the same attack even though I went away from him? That seems I don't know what happened there. I'm also confused on like like I said, I cannot figure out the fucking archery ranges. Why did that shot miss? Did I shoot between his legs? If I shot between his legs, fine. I shot between his legs, but that seems to happen a lot if that's what's going on. Like, I don't feel like I should be missing as often as I do. Okay, that hit. I mean, I guess there's a chance the attack he was doing wasn't a claw attack and him actually summoning those floor spikes twice? Or once, and I dodged too early and he still like spawned the spikes under my feet. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he spawned spikes under my feet. I kind of wish this game, when you died, it goes into like that slow motion death anyway. I kind of wish you would zoom out if you're zoomed on your character so you could see what killed you instead of, because there's been a lot of times where I'm like, I don't understand what killed me. Like, I physically don't understand how or why I died. And having that little bit of zoom out so I can see like around me, so I'm like, oh, this boss casts spikes, or oh, there's another enemy here that jumps in behind me. And maybe to some extent that's like, you know, cheating a little. Like, oh well, you didn't catch the enemy coming up behind you, so you deserve to get hit by it, and you need to figure that out. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for both, but still, I would appreciate being able to like a little bit more understanding. I've already died, right? I've died once. Give me the little bit of knowledge I need to like continue on. I am so confused. Is this just a dead end? Is this mineable? Hold on, I know a way to tell. Nope, that's real, it bounced off. A lot of the things I feel like you get rid of later, because there's a couple of spots where there's a door that you can't seem to get to because there's like a rock in front of it. Not a mineable rock, mind you, not one of the like, oh yeah, you gotta mine those and it makes a path. No, not one of those. Not a mineable rock. I've only seen it in Act 3 so far. So I don't know if that's another spot where it's like, oh yeah, you can't actually get through there yet. Well, I guess this is a dead end then? Just two little watchtowers? I thought this was going to connect back up top, but not yet anyway. I'm going to backtrack just a little, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I did. Check though. If anything, we can just set up a campfire and teleport back up to some other waypoint. It's starting to get buggy. It's supposed to be over here. It's not stopping us from being over here, but yeah, so that's that tower we ended up at, but there's like no way to get up in here, it seems like. Well, at any rate, we'll just teleport back to over here or something. We'll make a campfire and just upgrade it. Too close to water. Hate to break it to you, but I can't even see water. I feel like the particle rocks, the bonfire just tries placing underneath it. All right, fuel, fast travel. Hold on before you fast travel. Do I have anything to identify? Yes. We didn't do this before because I didn't have the weight to carry whatever I was going to discover. Now I do. So fast travel. Like I said, we'll just go back up. Oh, that's at the bottom. We'll have to take an elevator ride. It's fine. It'll take 2 seconds. This is at the bottom of a pit, though. It's fine. It's a 2-second elevator ride. We'll figure it out. It's gonna die in 2 seconds when we take an elevator. Good news is it's already down here. So we're gonna go around the mountain that we'll be coming up against. Around the backside of the map, essentially. There's a path back there. Might be a dead end. But there's a path, and therefore must be explored. 'Tis the rules. If road, must follow. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know? Alright, so that goes down up in there, but we're gonna take this little thing back here. See what's going on. Avalonian corpse. Linen pants. Nobody wants linen pants. Oh, there's a teleporter. How convenient. Well, if we ever need to come back here, at least there's gonna be a quicker way to do it. Alright, so there's some ruins up there, but I'm gonna take... Didn't know if that was battle music or not, but I don't see anything around me. I'm gonna take the low route first, see what's going on down here. Bear statue? Shrine of Bear, takes bear pelts, don't have bear pelts. Pardon me for not having bear pelts. Any reason? Nope, just a nice little terrain difference. Designer's choice, you know, what have you. There's a creepy ass hand. Sure, that's not ominous or foreboding at all. Reminds me of Dark Souls. Specifically Dark Souls 3. Oh wait, no. That was Elden Ring. Sorry. Reminds me of Elden Ring. That's just a staircase to the abyss. Got my Souls games mixed up. What do we have? An elevator shaft? Nope. Shrine cell. God, that was a lot of crap in that wagon. And a lot of spoons. Didn't need to pick up the spoons, but here we are. Collecting spoons like Sheogorath has some sort of quest out for us. Let's take the staircase down. Let's see where that goes. To a chest of whiskey. And more food items. You know, for all the crafting I don't do, I definitely collect enough shit to do it. Is there anything back around? Nope, just a fall to our death. Nothing there. I feel like I'm running slow for some reason. I'm not really sure why I'm feeling that way. Oh, that's not how that works. There we go. This sneaking suspicion I'm getting close to my encumbrance limit. I feel like I've been looting a lot. But it is lightweight like crafting items, so maybe it's not that bad. What do we have here? A clean, well-lit place. Wow. For as dark as that entrance was, I don't know if I believe him. No marker. Unknown if friend or foe. Dude, you look fucking awesome, though. I really like that armor. It's pretty fucking dope. Do I get to kill you, dude? Do I get to take your armor? It looks like it could be an arena. This feels kind of Dark Souls-y, actually. I mean, if there was a sword stuck in this campfire, it would be perfect. Like, ambiance-wise, this feels like a Dark Souls scene. Like, if you took a screenshot right here, this, like, if there was a sword sitting on that bonfire, aesthetically, no one would be like, oh yeah, no. Definitely a Souls game.
Another human walking toward death. Your blood reeks of fear and mortality.
Is this another one of those weird
What
nights?
brought you here? The lies of religion? The weakness of despair? You're looking for the sanctum, like all the rest, as if it could save you from what waits beyond.
This sounds like the guy who's in like the first act and the guy who's in the second act. The Duelists of Death or whatever. I really don't know what to call him.
I am Cobalt.
Endless
Light
Abyss, yeah.
Of the endless abyss.
So yeah, there's the dude that's in red. It's like crouched or sitting next to one of the statues close to the Horns of the South base. And then there's the guy that goes out towards the Spirit Deer fields. It's like sitting in an archway. They all kind of talk about the same thing. They seem to recognize that you've been tortured, troubled soul looking for death, and they're willing to grant you death for like honorable combat. They have interesting armor sets, but none of them have been in my set yet. Looking at his, I doubt he will be either. He looks more tanky than the other two, but who knows?
Nothing but a brief stop before annihilation.
I don't really like this mask. Because of like the weird eye holes are like a tan. I feel like I should either see his face or it should just be black or mesh or something be there. The weird tan is just awkward.
Your soul is tainted. If you want to break free from your pathetic existence.
And again, he's offering to kill me. So yeah, he's one of those guys. There's been one every act.
Purpose. Merely speak your desire. Then my vigil in this frozen realm would conclude at last. Good. Blood will open the gate to nothingness.
Oh, he is a dual wielder. I might be wrong. He might actually be part of my specters. Ow, God. Oh, kill the 3 Knights of the Void. Well, he definitely was one of those guys. I'm very curious because he had 2 weapons. Blade, 2 honorary blades, and the dual knight set. Cobalt dual knight set, some would say. Take all. It's okay, dude, you can sleep now. Rest. Rest forever. Alright, what does the honorary blade do? Increase damage duration by 15 while dual wielding. Increase physical damage by 15 while dual wielding. I'm guessing these both do that. These are... The only problem is that I'm pretty sure this is a sword. Oh, hold on. No, it's a sword. They're not crossed. So me using 2 swords actually breaks one of my buffs that I think gives me 15% more damage. Where was that at? Skill tree, one-handed. 20! Never mind. If I had 2 different types of weapons, increase physical damage by 20. So that's a pretty significant hit on my damage, which means currently the only weapon this could replace is my sword. And 15 damage isn't worth it. Because I'd be losing 25% chance to crit. And the additional crit damage. Yeah, it's not worth. I need a new dagger or a one-handed axe. I need something to go on my offhand. Right now, I mean, 20% increased damage after a dash is nice. But I feel like there has to be something better, right? Well, that's interesting, though. So the weapons are pretty close to my build. I don't really need more stamina regen based on the way I've built my perks up, but maybe the armor set is worth looking at. Decrease stamina costs, attack supply, poison, and burn. Interesting. Each missing point of stamina increases attack speed by 2%, increasing stamina regeneration by 20. Alright. Increases damage by 15% if the enemy is burning, increases damage by 15% if the enemy is poisoned, increases max stamina by 25. Dude, this set's really fucking heavy though. Increases melee crit chance by 50% when your stamina is below 50%. Increases max stamina by 10. And the boots. Increases movement speed multiplier by 33% when your stamina is above 9%. Decreases dash cost by 50%. The boots are pretty nice. I do like this armor. This is some pretty dope looking armor. Again, I guess it's because the cloth is like that tan color. They're just carrying that cloth color up. So I guess it is supposed to be cloth behind the eye holes. It's just weird that it's like such a, like, it almost seems like it's textureless or meshless. But the way they added some of the cloth texture back there, they probably did. I'm looking at it. I think there is some sort of shading like right there. So maybe it is supposed to be the cloth texture, but they should have forced the cloth texture a little bit more if that is what they were doing. Like, even the icon for it looks way worse. Anywho, not replacing our current armor. What's it going to do? Melee damage, weak spot damage. I mean, I kind of want to wear that, but I am losing some straight damage just to get some overtime stuff. Okay, so if I do want to wear this, I actually do need to start looking at the increases melee crit chance by 50% when stamina is below 50%. God, it looks really bad if I'm just wearing the boots, huh? I feel like those are kind of worth wearing, but I'm gonna have to get my encumbrance up. I finally have a reason to do the encumbrance. And those aren't great, really. I mean, all I'm really getting here is, when my stamina is basically maxed out, I have a 33% increase on movement speed, which is okay. And then dash cost is decreased by 50%, which is nice. But it's not directly helpful to my build. It's survivability, don't get me wrong. Increase critical by. Yeah, I mean, I get what they're doing, but the problem is I have so much stamina regen already built into my current spec that it's not really worth it for me. But I can't even go with the argument of, oh, this lets me free up some of my points, because I'm putting points and stuff now that I don't even really care about. So what points am I freeing up? Right? And I guess I could switch out a couple of items. Like, I think my cloak has stamina regen on it. I guess I could put a different cloak on. But right now, my stamina gen is, like, ideal. It might even be too much, honestly. But still, it's at least close to ideal. That I really don't want to fuck with the stamina gen side of what I'm doing. I think this hand is, like, absolutely nothing. Unless, you know, there's probably a quest come back here later. I was expecting, like, hit E to pray or something, like most shrines have. I guess an argument might be made that maybe it's not a shrine. Let's go to the cellar. Then we'll continue around the path. Oh, there's a boss down there. Creepy hunched boy. No, you can never shoot their stuff. Walls and crap, and fences always have like the weirdest and annoying fucking textures on them. What, is this just drop into boss fight? Wait, can I just shoot the boss? Hold on. sir. So it's one of those bottomless creatures. Oh, I was gonna say, except for the shroud, or no, that's what they all look like, I think. That said, hello, dead guy. Matron's insignia and elusive armor set. No boots to the armor set, but there's a little bit of everything else. I'm guessing this is stealth damage. Probably nothing I need. Oh, magical crit chance. When that's not what I was expecting from the words elusive, but sure. It's a crit chance for magic damage. Yeah, not I would have taken from the word elusive. Whatever, though. Oh. That was a different texture for mineable rock. Got an extra little chest. I approve. Extra chest. Buried treasure. Quiet death. Again, sounds like a stealth thing, but the look of it reminds me of some of the mage weapons, so... Okay, good. That's what that should have been. Quiet death, additional 2% backstab damage, dagger. Just a little antler horn with a blade on it. Dagger back on. Oh, hold on. There was a necklace. Okay, it was a quest item. It was gold, so I was like, it's probably a quest item, but I want to see if it's something that's equipable. Figure it's not, but it doesn't hurt to look. Okay. Continuing around the path. And I do need at some point, I've been kind of waiting more or less to make sure that what I have found is like what I'm going to be using before I start upgrading shit. But there is always... What is that? Oh, just some pillar. Okay, this is a pillar come to a rock. This is like the first and only time I've used this fucking telescope. So we just need to go up the staircase now. In fact, this isn't the same staircase that was originally pathing, right? That was way back there. So we're coming up in the middle of this place with this pathing. That's fine. Oh, maybe not. Interesting. Oh, never mind. Back around. Oh! Got an enemy around here somewhere. So far, anyway, just one. Oh, there's a couple here and there. What do we got? Bandits? Oh. Oh my god, it's too close to the fucking rock. So we have Fae here, not bandits. Crap, I wonder if there's a spot that our like little Fae vendor guy is in this area. He was in Act 1 and Act 2. I haven't seen him in Act 3 yet, but it doesn't mean he's not somewhere. There's a boss down there. There's a shit ton of crap down there. Let's give a quick save real fast. What's the oh, it's always those things, and they're not really bosses. At this point, they're really just common enemies. But I guess because they have such a high health pool, they're like, this gotta be the boss category. By boss, I mean on like the compass it had. You didn't see me. The compass has like the little skull, denoting that there's like a elite, higher difficulty monster down there. In fact, it's almost nighttime. If I'm gonna fight anything, it needs to be done. Damn, we got the smoke thing too. Whoa, we got a little bit of everything. My god, why is he so tanky? Well, we made it through that at least. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, because it's probably nighttime. Yeah, it probably has something to do with it. They got the buff from it being night. Never has anything on him. Grab, and we'll sleep. Till morning. Okay. Let's just go ahead and go up. If we can. Wasn't sure if our jump was good enough to get up that little ledge. Anything else? Lots of ups. A lot of little areas to go up. Let's check out this little dead end over here. God. Necessary jump puzzle. Path into almost death. Let's here. Just drop down to whatever this was. What a weird ass little spot. Huh. Okay. Let's go up this staircase. Let's see what's going on here. There was a hay bell underneath me. I jumped. But alas, there was not. Or we're not allowed to jump from that. Oh, I did not see that chest over there. Or any of this stuff, honestly. Nothing there. This keeps going down. Stash under the area. Wrong direction. Right about there. What's the right side? Just too far. Grab, 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 grab. Okay. Underneath. Storage area, I guess. Got an enemy when we come out of here, it looks like. Oh, more slimes. Great. Use that for a shot and miss, but whatever. Did not need the slow-mo kill, but whatever. There's one more enemy in the area. So that's the path I could have come up. There's no reason to go down it. Just want to make sure there wasn't anything on the side of the hill. Or there might just be a random cave. Let's grab our last little dead boy here. Watchtower for the skeleton. And I suppose that's all that's here. From what I can tell, anyway. This does wrap around, possibly goes across the bridge. Locking mechanism. Can't interact with for some reason. Plot devices, clearly, but... Alright, well, another area we're gonna come back to later. Good thing at the start of this, there is a fast travel, so... Back up this. Come back soon enough, we won't have to worry about respawns. So we're not gonna be able to get to that area. So it looks like we're just about ready to go like to the main town. We'll loop around or past it if we can, if there's room to do so, to explore the other side back there, but should be getting to the end of the exploration of this area. Hello, Snells. On keeping on. So many like little shrines everywhere. Oh, that's not frozen. Not like it's actually cold or anything. I mean, it should be freezing water, but there's no status effect for like falling into it or whatever. Or I'm not too concerned about it. I collect it when I want to. Something back here. Oh, that's where my quest objective is. Little area. Visually, I mean, a nice little shallow pool of water, little rocks here and there. Waterfall. Pretty music in the background, what have you. This looks like a bridge at some point. Or a road. Bridge. We've seen this bridge before, we just never went across it. Okay. Still a question. Most of the time, you can travel along waterfalls in this game. I think it's stupid that you can, but you can. So I'm gonna go down this waterfall and see if I can figure out what this like little is for. Oh shit. Should have known at some point the water wasn't going to be on the back end. That's why we saved. So there is something down there. I'm actually going to see if from where I saved I can jump at the waterfall. I might die again. But if I don't die, it's going to be a way faster way down. Said everybody ever who tries jumping into waterfall. Whew, that was butt clenching. Should be safe? Okay, there we go. These things. These are druid doors. Is this one of the sealed doors? I don't see a seal. Flower. Image of a flower. What this is? It almost seems like one of the sealed doors that you'd like, you know. Oh, I have the sword. I can click on this pedestal, but there's no pedestal. What's it marked as? The Weaver's Sanctum. The Weaver is someone who was behind a artifact door before in the first act. Sure, right? He's the one that tells you that your soul is like kind of a forebearer and kind of human. It's a forebearer who wanted to be human. Who was actually the prince of their race. Then became the king of the humans. Let me up. So close. Alright. Pretty sure that's who the Weaver is. I mean, he was weaving... yeah, he was called the Fate Weaver. He had a bunch of string he was playing with, making, you know, Eiffel Tower and stuff. Little graves everywhere. What is this contraption? Wait, up. Looks like. Where? I'm not too sure. We've been down there, per se. Let's take it down real quick. Yeah, it's because we didn't really explore that area too well. I have a different idea. I'll finish exploring up here, go down there, and then we can teleport back up when we're done. I might even just jump down there. I think I can hit that lake. Cave. So there's a town here, but I'm not really sure how to get to it. Unless it's through this cave. Forgotten Hall. We'll go through that in a second. I just want to check out what's going on over here. The shrine. Talking to way up there, but there is a bridge there. It goes up to the bridge. Doing it. We're exploring. Oh, I wonder if this goes back to that town. Cave should be under me, right? Oh, it's way over there. Maybe not. This just loops all the way back around out here. Interesting. Like I said, we're here for the full exploration, right? So... I know there's a cave we need to hit, but we'll hit the cave when we come back up here. Well, I'm gonna kick myself at some point for not having gathered all the ore I possibly could at every given moment, but I'm just tired of mining it. More than anything, I'm tired of mining it, and I don't use it. Morgan. Like, Morgan? Morgan Le Fay?
Ah, there you are. My, you're even more beautiful up close. Say, would you do me a tiny little favor?
Does it involve ending up at the bottom of the sea? It's a very good question for a mermaid. If that's what she is.
No, never. You mortals say such hurtful things about us. Are we
Why?
not pleasing to the eye? Don't our voices brighten the days of sailors and fishermen?
Right to their
We
death.
admire you from afar.
Oh, I guess that they're not called mermaids. I guess they're called Morgans. I was thinking that it was me Morgan Le Fay or something, but maybe not. I guess Morgan is just the term for
Eat?
mermaids.
Oh no, that's ghastly. We eat only krill and seaweed. As for drowning, well, sometimes a mortal becomes so enamored with our song, they try to swim out to us, but we live far from the shore. And before they realize they won't make it, it's already too
All their
late.
fault, surely.
We try to save them, but our arms are weak, and your bodies are so firm and heavy, it always breaks our little hearts. We mourn every mortal who meets such a fate.
I'm sure.
There was a terrible storm not long ago. It was so fierce it even woke the abyssal terror. It's still out there somewhere in the sand. But now that the waters are calm, I can't reach it. Will you help me, beautiful mortal?
Now that the waters are calm, I can't reach it? I'm sorry, but why? What's in it for me?
Oh, don't worry. I'd never let my beautiful mortal go unrewarded, especially after working so hard for a silly little thing like this.
Definitely a trap, but maybe loot.
Oh, thank you. I'll stay here and enjoy the view.
Uh-huh. I'm a creature of the water. Now that the water's calm, I can't do anything. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Call of the Deep. It's probably in the skull, whatever it is. There should be a skull of this creature out here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I bet it's somewhere in there. It's not just any water combat in this game, so I don't know what it could, like, really be. The chest. I was kind of expecting to be like, you're over encumbered, you can no longer swim. Oh no. Can't do anything with it. It's kind of hoping I could just open and see what was in the damn thing. There's no water combat or even water monsters in this game. I know she is a creature of water, but noticing she's not actually in the water, right? There's no water combat. There's not even, like, stuff in the water that will kill you. So there wasn't really any fear of doing this quest, unless they literally made it to where the box just drowned you because it's too heavy to move with.
You look so serious. Let me steal a smile from you. Or perhaps something even sweeter. Oh, thank you so much, my sweet, sweet mortal. You worked so hard to get it, and I must confess, I watched you, and my fingers ached to trace. Have you ever felt that way, my beautiful mortal?
I'd like to talk about my reward now,
Oh,
please.
but we are talking about it, sweet mortal. Believe me, no gold or gem could ever match what I'm offering.
And then she
It's a
kills
gift,
us.
one that would linger.
Ooh
with
la
you
la.
for a
Hey, Garen, how you doing today?
You have captivated me. No mortal pleasure could ever compare to what I can give you.
I never know someone like you. Thank you, but from her words, a little more material in nature. I almost bet you. Would they just kill you with a dialogue option? Like, would it just kill you? I had a dialogue option remove my arm, so I mean, maybe? I am curious though, but because there's no way it's for science, right? I mean, if you end up just sleeping with her, I would be shocked. Let's just put it that way. If this really is just, you know, entertainment reasons, I would be shocked. I am more than positive that she'll just be like, now we eat you. Let's find out.
Good. Morgans are possessive creatures. None of them deserve you. I want you for myself. I want to drive you mad with desire. I want you to think about my touch for the rest of your mortal life. All you have to do...
And?
That's it. Just give in to me. Let me show you a Morgan's passion.
Come on, I'm waiting for you to...
The touch of her cold, wet lips.
Wait, is this just a death scene? I might have actually died.
As her claws break the skin of your neck, you begin to realize
just
how much of a fool you've been. You try to struggle, but her grip is unyielding. Before you can cry out, she pulls you down into the frigid depths.
Like I said, I'd be shocked if it was anything else but this.
Scream as her teeth sink into your flesh. The darkness that follows feels almost like mercy.
Oh, I was like, and we're back. Okay, no, that tracked. I do like for a split second it loads you back standing in front of her. Like, joking. No, I mean, obviously that was the only direction that was ever gonna go in. Was this before I got the fucking box? God damn it. Get back out here. Goodbye, kitty cat. Have a good one. So how are you doing today, Garen? Having a good day today. Grab chest. Yeah, and she was trying to be all defensive, like, no, we never kill people. They drown accidentally. We eat, I was gonna say sushi, but krill and seaweed. Yeah, we're not dangerous. Yeah. We knew. Hello. How are you? Alright. I'm doing okay. Didn't have my PC running for like the last 5 hours because one of the outlets nearby was melting things. That's exciting as hell.
Have you come to give me good... Oh, and I have you...
Blah, blah, blah. My reward, please. Blah, blah, blah. More material, please.
I see mortal greed knows no bounds, nor reason. But fine. I hope your decision haunts your nights for the rest of your short, mortal life. Here, take the treasure box. I pried it from the arms of a human skeleton. I'm sure you'll end up...
Why the dialogue cut out? And she's gone. Blah, 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 blah. Everything. Alright. That was exciting. Look at us getting a death scene. That guy real quick. Is there another one or is it just foggy? It's just foggy. There's something out there though. Skeletons, I think. Or a cliff. This is back around where I've already been. I don't know how we get over here, actually. Unless this, like, tunnels through. Maybe that's what it is. At any rate, let's go back. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I don't... There must be some other pathing to get there. I can't find a natural path at any rate. This area I've already been in, so we're going to go ahead and backtrack and go back up. Back up the elevator, go into our cave, and then go talk to our NPC. See what's going on. And I have to be pretty damn close to my encumbrance limit. It's interesting, she's like, look, my lure and trap, it's a chest of treasures. And then she doesn't want to keep it to like lure another human. She's like, ah, fuck it. This lure apparently doesn't work. I guess I'll toss it aside and find a new lure. Alright, Forgotten Halls. Unless this is a tunnel. And not a cave. But for all I know, the stone vaults lead up to it. I mean, there's a number of ways you can probably get to that other area. There's a guy in here. King of Rubble?
Halt! Bow your head when you stand before the king. Bow before King Nobody. The
King Nobody?
defender, the scourge of his enemies, the slayer of monsters.
Look at our bear statue.
I am King Nobody the Bold, King Nobody the Strong, King Nobody the Great. I see you've come from distant lands. What brings you here? Do you bear gifts for your lord, or a sword in your hand to take my crown?
Neither? Coincidence, honestly.
Ah, I don't believe in coincidences. The gods themselves must have sent you. Or my enemies. I am not sure which it is, but I will keep my eye on you. The greatest this world has ever known. I won the Battle of the Six Chieftains. I conquered the weirdness and defeated the beasts of the myth.
Okay.
The chieftains of the Five De La Rida tribes stood united against me. They lunged at me like wild dogs, yelling that I was not worthy. I killed them one by one, and their blood flowed like a river. They wished to shame me, to strip me of my name and cast me out. I braved the great water on a raft made of leather and bone. I sailed day and night, and when the thick weirdness came, I drank it in with every breath. I reached a land that had never been marked on any map. I went into a valley shrouded by dense fog. It wore a skull in place of a face. I lunged at it and split its skull with a single blow.
This guy has to be full of shit, right? Like...
I was barely a child. They strapped a breastplate on me twice as heavy as I was. I could barely stand on my feet as the iron pressed me into the coals. I walked without hesitation. Everyone was cheering, and the elders of the tribe proclaimed me the High Chieftain. It's my name. I gave it to myself. I never had to ask anyone. This is the name of the greatest ruler and warrior to have ever lived.
Yeah, let's just tell him that.
Be blind or foolish to say such a thing. Look at all these walls, covered in the chronicles of my glory. Look at all the gold I wear.
What? All the gold you wear. He is insane.
Ha! So you do have eyes. Know my grace. Enough!
Interesting. I wonder if this is going to be somewhere I have to talk to later. Because at some point we have to, like, gather the tribes, right? I wonder if he is, like, the last remaining of one of the tribes. So he mentions the 6, which there are. So he has to be related to one of the tribes, at least. There's 2 dudes that are, like, sitting out in the middle of nowhere. They're like, battle me for glory. And I'm like, we'll wait on that. I don't know if I necessarily need you dead. Actually, there's 3. There's 3 dudes that are kind of out just on their own. Oh, hi. You're just out here randomly.
I sensed your approach, my king. I, Gurfan of the Gunvaldir tribe, salute you as my forefathers decreed.
Yes, it is I, King Arthur. It is good that you're bowing to me. Oh boy.
Ah, so you're still speaking with your own voice. Good. At least I won't have to bother with that formal drivel Camelot loves so much. Tell me, how does it work with the two of you? Does the king speak through you sometimes? Or is he just a passenger in your head?
Just a
Will he ever
passenger.
come out and talk to me face to face? Or does he just sit there quietly, never getting involved?
He talks to me, but I don't know if
Either
anybody
way,
else can see him.
I've got a few things to say to him. Not exactly polite ones.
Okay.
Ah, so he won't be speaking. Still too weak, is he? Not surprising. Well, then give my regards to the old man. Tell him the Gunvaldir tribe stayed loyal to the old treaties right to the end. The same can't be said of the Camelocians. A pack of cowardly dogs without honor. I hope Arthur's squirming in your head, seeing what his beloved capital has been up to. Normal ones, honorable. He entrusted us with the forlorn swords and his crown, the one he used to command giants. In return, Camelot was supposed to leave us alone, now and forever. Can you hear me, Arthur? The treaty is rubbish. I'm rallying the tribes, and we're marching on Camelot. Nothing can stop us anymore, except ourselves, damn it.
I mean, it's saying the same thing, but is one ruder than the other? King Arthur wants to reclaim his helm. I came here for... We'll say that. That makes it sound like... Because I don't mind helping them, right?
Why? He's barely gotten his life back, and not even all of it. There's a passage, sure, and if you're Arthur, it will open for you. Go ahead if you think you're strong enough, but let me warn you, it's not going to be an easy journey, or a short one. Well, the giants are asleep, at least on the surface, but below, and if the giants weren't enough, there are still the monsters, and other surprises. If I were you, I wouldn't go in there, or without the blessing of the tribes. You'd know that if you remembered our agreements, Arthur. Yes, the funny thing about our king, as you may already know, was that he was pretty sure of himself and his abilities. He knew he could march in there, grab his crown whenever he wanted. He said he'd come back for his royal hat, only if the kingdom was in a dire situation. Traditionally, this was meant to be done during a moot, and I'm calling one, so we can help each other out.
All right.
If you're
Let's
up
do it
for
right, I guess.
Well, I need the chieftains to come here because we have to agree on a united front, and I want to make damn sure that we fight Camelot not as a solitary tribe, but I'm worried that something might be keeping them from leaving their villages.
All right.
They won't. Our tribes aren't exactly known for getting along, but now they've left Gunvaldir in its time of need. That's why you have to shame them even more. And if they say they won't come because, then you'll deal with a because, right?
Yep. Get quest, do quest, turn quest in. Got it.
Exactly. There's only one sane course of action. I'll be waiting as a Gunvaldir.
All right. Current's sitting me your way until you won't be able to finish his task.
So, looks like fate itself decided to push you my way. But Kedron, that's grim news. He may be blunt as a broken axe. If he sent a non-Rida in his place, and he knew he was dying, I won't let that go to waste. And neither will you. Truth is, I'd sent him to do the very same task I've just laid before you.
All right.
An eye for an eye. Does that surprise you? I was the one who tried to convince One Eye not to throw people into guerrilla warfare, but for that, I'd need united tribes.
Okay.
If you ask me, they got scared. We were glad, though the other tribes, not so much. And that's probably why they didn't lift a finger to help when Camelot invaded our lands. Us, the Dalrida, we have changed. Well, you see, the giants for us are a bit like gods. The Dalrida befriended the giants long before Arthur ever did. We honor them because we believe that when they awaken, they will repay our care with their protection.
Okay.
What can I tell you? We're gone. Only a few of us are left. I'm still here, and so is One Eye. We were brave, proud, and deeply connected to nature. I won't tell you more than that.
All right, fair enough.
King Arthur. His presence clings to you like a shadow. Your words, your actions, they carry the weight of him. The Gunvelder haven't forgotten, but don't mistake my recognition for trust. As of now, 4. The Volker, the Svein, the Ulfra, and the Toib. The Volker were our berserkers. Now their rage is dulled, and they're slipping into despair.
Okay.
The Svein are hunters and guardians of something ancient. Forest devilry, if you ask me. The Ulfra are warriors. No word from their chieftain. Mages. Clever, but strange. They see the world differently. Each tribe carries a part of our legacy.
All right. So he's saying there is an option just to go down there. Or if that just brings the elevator back up. Or down? I don't really know what direction the elevator is going to go in. Probably goes up, right? I'm going to save. If I accidentally trigger, like, he said not to go down there. I don't know if this goes down. I'm thinking I have to go behind the door to continue the quest. In case this does go down, I don't really want to trigger that just yet, so I'm gonna save. Okay, it goes up. I kind of figured this was gonna go up. Just wanted to make sure. It's Thrad. Oh, I can just go in. Interesting. Well, let's go on about the story. I'm sure it's probably an achievement for, like, you just went straight there. You're a psychopath. So, I'm sure there is, like, a reason to just go straight there. Damn. Okay, I just want to make sure there's nothing underneath the damn thing. Alright, so I'm just going to go talk to all the leadership. Fair enough. What do we got? Let's go all the way down to the one at the beginning so we can also turn in this quest. I don't know if we'll need to go to any, like, the previous areas. I don't know if we need to go talk to One Eye, per se. And at least go turn in those quests real quick. In fact, I think there's a quest. Probably that one. I say there was some, like, ledge I was walking along where I think I need to turn in our quest, but I don't remember where I was at. The guy, the spirit stuck in the guy's body that wanted me to find his grave, burial site, which I kind of found on accident, but found nonetheless. Alright, sir, I got your thing. Damn it. I don't have 5? What do I have? Mucus. Mucus is probably in a thing, right? I guess it could just be a splattering pile, but I was mucus, where would I be? I don't have any. Oh, is it because I deposited everything when I last played? God damn it. I think it is. I think I dropped everything off in a chest last time I played. Like at the end of... at the end of last time I played. Alright, so he needs 5 mucus, so when we grab everything out of a chest, we need to grab 5. I am lost as hell. Holy shit. Suck it, ghost. Alright. Let's go here real quick. Make sure there's not a quest somewhere in here I need to turn in. Also lets me drop off stuff, sell stuff, and grab those 5 mucus. Which we'll do real quick. I'll also go back to the Horns of the South just to make sure there's not a quest I need to turn in back there. I know I have a couple of quest markers that are pointing this direction, but I don't know if there's a particular reason for it. Unless there's like open-ended quests I haven't done back here, like find all the dog tags, which I have not done. So drop off weapons. Sell those duplets, that's for sure. Throw it in there, throw it in there. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Nothing going on there. Drop that off. Nothing there, and the rest of it we're going to hold on to. Right. Take mucus. What looks like mucus in here? Probably an alchemy, right? I think it'd be strange if it was in handcrafting, but I guess I could be wrong. Aha! Need 5 of these. Go. And then sell all the random weapons and armor. Oh, fuck, it's nighttime.
You doing
wait.
okay?
Hi.
Good to see.
Oh,
As all.
damn it. Well, at least you're here, I guess.
Hello.
Sell. Weapons. Yes, 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 yes. Sell those, but I won't. I'm gonna sell half of them. How's that? A little bit of weight off me. All the mana potions. We're gonna sell all the mana potions real quick. And all the garbage we're gonna sell.
I envy.
All right. Now, is there a quest in this area? There is. I need to go turn something to him. And I think that's the only quest I have out here. It's interesting it kept that map marker for the previous zone I was in. Right, that is the book vendor. Let's see if we can get in there right now. Nope, I'll have to wait until morning. Campfire and sleep out here, I guess. Oh, I can level. Nice. A little more perception. Where are we at? Crit chance. Melee crit chance. 92%. We are basically at 100% crit chance. We're going to get to the point in like 2 more levels. Oh, sorry, 1%. In 8 more levels where we just can't not crit. It's going to be hilarious. Where's my crit damage at? Critical damage, 400% increase. Jesus Christ. Insane. Just insane. Which means anything that gives me crit chance, I'll just be able to remove. Right? Which makes that ability even better. If ever he hits a crit, it kind of makes it 20%, actually 20%, and not like 20% of 80% or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna keep boosting up this for now. Confirm. Law. Talk to Arthur.
War never makes sense. Had I refused to wage war against the Four-Dwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gurfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind.
Well, at least he recognizes it.
When I gave the forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, a few abandoned giant caves, the occasional lone pillar, what stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own.
Sleep till daytime. And go turn this quest. It's interesting they actually close those like large gates at night. Like mechanically for the game, I mean.
Interruption. Oh, by the piggish wounds. That looks like a Four-Dweller's skull. I'm not sure. I can't put my finger on it. It looks similar. Quickly, let's hide it. Who knows how people may react to seeing something like this in the middle of town? Tell me, what was it like?
A construct, yeah.
That's remarkable. I've heard of constructs before. I always thought they were just stories told about the Four-Dwellers. But they were said to activate only in the presence of a Four-Dweller.
Ah, King Arthur.
So why did it respond to you?
Fuck it. Who cares at this point?
Well, that explains it. Say hi from me. I'd love to hear how you got your hands or your soul on something like that and still walk among us. But right now, I need to focus on this
I
discovery.
love how everybody's so accepting of this. Nobody's like, excuse me, you have a what? Crazy person? No one. They're all like, oh yeah, King Arthur. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. There's a theory that the first men were actually the ancestors of the Four-Dwellers. There were cave paintings and Stranger had mentioned to decipher them. It's supposed to be their history.
That's it. By the gods, that's proof. Do you know what you've just discovered? They just evolved over the centuries. And if they evolved, maybe there's hope for us too. Live freely, without fear of the weirdness. Cave paintings? With their story? Incredible! Astounding! And now, I can only imagine what they might have looked like. Thank you. Here, take this for your reward and for your efforts for... I hope only the most remarkable adventures and discoveries find their way to you.
Siege bow. Interesting.
What's on your... Say...
Why does he even have something called a siege bow? Increase maximum stamina by 20, increases stamina regeneration by 25, decreases movement speed multiplier by 50%. Dear God, the damage on it though. Man. I mean, I guess it's called a siege bow, so I'd imagine it does a shit ton of damage, but that's kind of crazy. Makes you move slower though. Well, since we're here, we'll just drop off the siege bow. It's not like I'm going to use it personally. Right? Increase range when you're... Actually. What do I care about my range critical chance, right? Fuck it, we're gonna use a siege bow and just do a shit ton of damage, maybe. Why not? So... Okay. It is just when it's out, not when it's on my bar. If you ever seen decrease in movement speed, I thought it would be a lot more severe than that. It's actually kind of minimal. I'm not seeing our quests in this zone. So let's go back to Horns of the South, and we'll go to the actual Horns of the South. Oh, yeah, duh. Gotta be at the teleport. Make sure there's no quest we need to do down here. Probably need to check on our pumpkins, who either turned into pumpkins or cursed pumpkins? Apparently pumpkins absorb the weirdness more so than any other farm good, so probably toxic seeds, which I tried telling him about and he didn't seem to care. So we'll go check on him. Is there really not another quest out here? I had a marker for a quest out here. I don't know. I'll look at my quest log here in a second, but we'll go turn this in. Or not turn this in, I'm gonna go check on the guy. There's a weird marker up there. Maybe he turned into a weirdness thing. What if he turned into a pumpkin? He was the pumpkin.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, I'm like dying slowly. Okay. Oh, he's dead.
The less attention, the better.
Nice. Surprised the chickens didn't die from that.
Seed, leftover fish, crumbs of everyday life. I want some good seed. I'd love some good seed. Not bad seed and fish bones, bitter. Ugh, nasty. How much fish can you eat? Want good seed. Go away. Go, stupid human. Go. Why human's still here? Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Well, I guess the pumpkin killed the guy and turned the chickens?
Oh, no. Not another one. Listen, did you perhaps drink some weird concoction lately?
No. Oh, shit. The potion that made me talk like a bird for a split second. Yeah, kind of.
Human-Heber, I see. I know it must be an entirely new situation for you. If you're feeling hot flashes, you should just lie down. Try to sleep. There, calm down. It'll all be better soon. Damned human. What? Unless I've grown 4 arms, I should still be a chicken. What's wrong with you? Pecking, clucking. What else am I supposed to be? If you want an egg, don't ask me. Now get... I'm not sure if I should. Ugh. I'm Muriel, a four-dweller covert agent among the
Not a
humans.
real chicken, huh?
Though I've nobody left to report to. My bosses stopped contacting me a long time ago. Observe, learn, and forward intel.
What if someone, like, tried to cook and eat you? Right?
There used to be. Turned out that assuming the form of a chicken was not a great
'Cause people
thing
eat them.
for spying. We began to disappear, one chicken after another. We lost our heads, but then it turned out that you just wanted to fill those fat bellies of yours. You're sad, bitter, impulsive, short-sighted, petty. Oh yes, and everything you touch, no matter how good, eventually turns into shit. And then you wonder why everything around you has lost all meaning. I could go on and on. but I won't. Although, perhaps that is exactly what made you seem so alluring to us. Well, one of the many bad decisions made by the Four Dwellers.
Really random.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
Interesting. Well.
The less
Okay.
attention, the better.
Met sentient chicken? Killed the farmer? What's next? You should let him know the farmer's dead, but I don't know if he's gonna care per se. Nope. Ah, fuck given. Alright, well. Let's check our quest real quick. There was a marker to come down here, but there wasn't really any indication of what it should be. So, long defeat. Enter the king's threat, blah, blah, blah. You convince the tribes, blah, blah, blah. So, unreal. Karen died in childbirth. One of the cells on the island should find her husband. Still don't know where that's at. Found a letter describing what happens on the island. A prior might be interested in discovery. The one priory people I knew of didn't seem to care. That's me. Ethereal bloom. Shit. I need to see if I have that ethereal bloom. I think I do. Maybe I crafted. I need to go do that in the third area. Oh, that's the thing I came back to get. The slime. Alright, so I just need to turn that one in. I don't know where Stygier is. She's dead. I got a journal. I should take it back to her. What even is this? Light reading. Oh! I think this is the chick in the town of the second area. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is there something else I need to do here? Let me just pull these up real quick. Make sure there's not a marker at all. Not for that one. Oops. I have to go back to the map. Not for that one. Oh, I need to go to my chest. That's what I was thinking of. I know where that goes. I know where that goes. I know where that goes. This. I don't know where this is. Definitely next area, though. Alright, let me grab... I think I found Ether Bloom last time I played. I don't know if I found enough Ether Bloom. There. But there's a chance I might have enough Ether Bloom. Those things where I'm like, I'm not really sure what the fuck Ether Bloom looks like. Probably alchemy. Probably not a lot of it. Ether Bloom 4. Not enough. Need 5, right? Yep. Need 1 more Ether Bloom. Well, maybe we'll find it. Alright, with that though, we can teleport back to the second area. Where I think I need to talk to the vendor there. The book vendor again. I think that's her shipment that she's waiting on, that I found the person was already killed. So let's go back here. Go back to this town, and we'll go talk to the book vendor one more time. See if that's accurate or not. And then we'll go back to the third zone and start talking to the tribes.
Oh, hello there.
Her.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Well-
not her. Who was waiting for a book shipment? Oh, it's someone in the next zone. Interesting. Alright. Well, guess we need to travel, huh? Let's go here for right now and just start with this village. Oh! I wonder if that's actually the alchemy chick. I never remember her name, so it could be the alchemy chick for all I know. Oh, no, it's someone in this town. Interesting. There must have just been a note on where that person was going, then, because I've definitely never talked to anybody in that town. Unless I met her somewhere and then she, like, disappeared after I talked to her, aka teleported the NPC to that town. Or more or less triggered the flag that removes the character from that spot and then adds it into the town. Technical on how games work. No, she didn't actually walk there. Not in this game anyway. There are some games they would code them actually walking, but this is not one of them.
At last.
Black
I can
screen.
Move forward with my research.
Poof,
Here's
gone.
your payment. Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute?
What do you need?
You've proven yourself capable and resilient. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become... Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess...
He's gonna inject slime gel into my body? Fuck it. What else could go wrong?
Finally. The injection will only take a moment. The Dalriata's strength flows through this formula.
Or I die, or I grow tentacles, you know, whatever. Minus 30 strength.
You're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions. The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process. A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength, they were fundamentally weak. That same weakness afflicts all humans on Avalon. And soon the weirdness will claim them all. Can't you see the nobility in what I'm doing? I'm transforming humanity into something that can endure, making us all stronger.
It's all well and good, but I can't stay here.
The Dalriata's physical superiority is only the beginning. What?
Oh, can I not leave the cage? Hostile or not? What are you doing? Are you just confused? How do you leave his cell? I don't understand. How do you leave his cell? What do I do? I'm a madman that's murdered millions of people. What do I do? Let me just make that simple. Might as well murder the mass murderer, right? Oops, I did not want the tray, but whatever. I mean, this is mass murder, right? There's no way this isn't considered mass murder. But, like, grand scale, even. I'm sure this meat isn't human. I'm sure this unmarked meat is totally normal and safe. Well, I knew there was a fucking cellar, basement area, but I wasn't really expecting this shit. Let's read his little book. Providence. Weird marker. Why is it not in the actual, like... Oh, it's the same instance. It just kind of teleports you to this other room area. That's why the map, on-screen map marker, whatever you want to call it, didn't change location to like being at this ladder. God damn it! I've done this. Rope. All right, let's teleport and talk to the Arcanist? Alchemist? Alchemist, not Arcanist. Alchemist. They both start with A's, alright. Talk to her real quick and let her know that her guy was crazy as hell. Oh boy. Yeah, let the guy know for you.
So, you're a real wanderer then. You've seen a thing or two. That man and the capital. How's the old wolf doing? From long ago, I was there when Tainted slammed in Unity. Gerf trusted me, but things change. A gathering used to happen in times of peace or war, but there hasn't been one in years. Let me rest a while.
Alright. She's in this little area right here. Let her know that her guy was insane.
What? Let me see those notes. Dolph, you deranged, twisted old man. I apologize. I'm just a bit shocked. I knew Dolph had unconventional ideas, but this... Thank you for bringing this to light. Given how much you've helped us.
Held. Okay.
There's no point in explaining too much now. Just know Haled embodies everything
Haled,
the
sorry.
Guild stands for.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Do you sell...
Hope you'll...
Do you sell... Nope. Damn. Shouldn't sell the blooms. Let's go meet someone else now. Light reading, bring one heart, divide we fall. That's just the Delrita. Ah. Choir's way over here. Long defeat is that direction for some weird ass reason. Divide we fall, Red Village. Call of the Wither Moon. Divide we fall. Interesting. Is your person back in area? Oh, Baleful Choir is actually the quest. I was looking for the wrong quest on the map. Oh, okay, so that's where you meet the person. Okay. Back and forth in that area, huh? Is this person also going to be deranged and murdering lots of people? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's go all the way out here and find out what this guy has to say real quick. I wonder if this is the door I couldn't open before. Or if I actually already met this man. Those were bugs, weren't they? Yep. Aggro the other set of bugs, looks like, so we're just gonna keep going. Deer, more deer, lots of deer, all the deer. Here. Oh no, it's down below. What's up here? I know I've been here before. I guess I never came up here. I don't really remember this. Flowers. Chess. Pretty neat little area visually. Alright, but I think this is the door in the wall that I saw earlier. I can't remember if I could open it or not. Oh, no, it's this. Okay, that's interesting. This is what I thought I was going to run into. Is it the rock I'm going to talk to? Oh, is this a portal? Okay. Interesting. I wonder if the leader is a Ford dweller. Let's use the old siege bow and see if we can snipe those guys. What the fuck just hit me? Nope, that missed. Oh, that was a bad shot in general. There we go. It's because they oscillate. Makes it shooting them kind of awkward. I think I might be shooting too low as well. Slightly to the right. There we go. Okay. Good stuff. Just a really fun jump puzzle. Because parkour. I think that's a good spot. I think we keep trying, we're actually gonna hit him. I can't tell if we're overshooting or not, or if I'm just missing because of the oscillation. Really hard to tell. How the fuck did that miss? Oh, that definitely did. Sucker. I don't think we're gonna hit that one. This is sketchy as hell. God damn. That's all this is, just... I'm gonna fall. I feel like I need a save. Like, you know, we're just gonna do it. Every time I hit one of these pedestals, I'm gonna save. How's that? I'm gonna fall at some point and just have to start all over again. Especially when there's weird shit going through everything. Pedestal, save. Actually, I think it might be saving automatically at these pedestals. Oh no, it saved up on the rock. Pedestal save. They're save points, alright? You can't prove otherwise. Here's the interesting thing. There's a portal here, but still more to explore. Go. What's that? Didn't mean to take the shitty clothes, but whatever. And I think everybody else I shot off the fucking ledge, so... Where's that? Oh, up here. Oh, this just goes back to the start. This was the exit. Alright. Fair enough. Let's go see what the portal has to say. I mean, being a weird dimension like this, it has to be a Ford dweller, right? Oh, it's... Okay. Not what I was expecting, but still not human. It's a Fae. A Fae is their leader. Well, I'm surprised their rules are what they are, then. I wouldn't think she would care about human life. Maybe she cares about all life equally. I don't know. Well, maybe. She has a torn up corpse back there, so who knows?
Ah, it's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have sent me reports about your progress. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish your introduction to us had been under better circumstances.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The Druids have always been very thorough in preventing our existence. Now that they're gone, I assumed that knowledge was lost. But yes, I am the head of the guild. And don't worry, I'm perfectly fine like this. Knowing what I might become, Dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better.
Ah, so she was human. Okay.
Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the weirdness. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weaknesses they harped on about. The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me, I spent my entire career preparing for this eventuality. I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. Becoming bound to this place wasn't a problem. It was an opportunity.
Interesting.
For further research, of course. I'm not sure how much you know about Dryads, but we are as bound to a place as it is bound to us. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. We are surrounded by boundless energies. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover.
Interesting.
It's not that bad. You were unfortunate enough to witness us at our worst, that's true. Our goal is noble, but it can sometimes attract questionable individuals. Some people take it to heart. A little too much. Well, my form might be surprising. After all, if you ask any druid, a dryad is a failure. You see, a dryad forms when a female druid is unable to complete her rite of passage. But this has always been a personal fascination of mine. I was fairly certain, yes. This curse, for I do believe it's an ancient curse on the land, is nearly impossible to avoid. There have been rare cases where a Bandrui was born instead of a dryad, but those are exceptionally uncommon. It's better to prepare for the most likely outcome than gamble on the rarest one, isn't it? I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden, but as an opportunity.
Interesting.
Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time to witness our crowning achievement. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded. It wasn't something they did constantly, but it did happen on occasion, and the results were incredibly powerful. The force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, but the cost was too great for anyone with even the most basic of morals.
Right. Didn't you forbid human sacrifice?
Yes. I don't believe in necessary evils,
Okay.
or that the ends justify the means. We desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different way. A better way.
Alright.
Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into the very energies that drive us, and what I uncovered is this. Human life is simply a form of energy. It is unique to us, and as I said, extremely potent. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute.
Ah, just more power.
I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons I asked you here. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the privilege of seeing the fruits of our labor. Go on, take a look.
Okay. I like the weird circle there. Did they make a flesh golem? Very confused. What am I looking at?
And what do you think? Impressive, isn't it? We don't. Every component was obtained in strict accordance with the Guild's Code of Conduct. Using the power granted by my unique condition and the weirdness, I created a life force entirely of my own design. Completely artificial.
It's a flesh
I
golem.
infused that life into the creature. And now, here it is. Our very own living construct. Don't be vulgar. Of course not. Necromancers don't create anything. They merely toy with residual energies lingering in the dead. I didn't raise something that was once alive. I created life itself, from nothing.
But still a living creature then, right?
That's the interesting part. It actually does. Perhaps our form defines us more than we realize. Not the details, though. It doesn't even have all the usual organs. Just a heart, a brain, lungs, and a liver. The liver was crucial for some reason. How so? Of course not. It only resembles one.
But still a
My
living
skin
thing,
is
right?
covered in bark, and I can exist bound only to one place. But that doesn't mean I'm a tree, does it?
I guess that's fair.
I was hoping for a little bit more enthusiasm. I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from the place she's bound to by completing the ritual with a human sacrifice. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees me, it will mean we've succeeded. The energy has to be released, yes. But it's not truly alive like you or me. So perhaps destroy is a better term. You have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again. So I thought that perhaps you would like to do the
You want me to
honors.
kill the thing?
Oh, I could, of course. But wouldn't it be fitting for your official admission to the guild? You've seen...
How do I feel about this? So essentially she created life from nothing, but nonetheless created life. it looks vaguely human, but it could be a puppy, right? Could be a puppy, could be a mole, could be a badger, could be a rat. She created life. It has a vaguely humanoid form, but it also I don't know if intelligence matters or not. It has a brain, so it has to have some sort of nervous system. I don't want to condemn her, because I get what she was getting at, but I just don't think she sees the whole picture here. But I'd be honored is a bit of a stretch, right? Like, I guess I can put that thing out of its misery. I don't really like either of these answers. I feel like this is, like, too on board, and I feel like this is going to be me killing her. I don't really want to kill her.
How dare you? Don't tell me you look at that thing in the other room and see the girl Calum lured into his house, or the people Phaedros turned into weird beasts with fey magic. I haven't lied to anyone. I haven't abducted anyone. I created a new life, a life that is nothing but energy to be used. It doesn't feel. It doesn't think.
It doesn't think. Are you sure about that?
And its only purpose is to cease that existence. That's the only way it can leave a mark on this world.
Yeah.
Because I created it. Do you truly think I don't know what I'm doing? That I held an entirely new life in my hands and was reckless with it? I am. As sure as I can be that the creature is merely a shell holding vital energy. Why do you? Any animated skeleton, any undead was once human.
Yeah.
If the tales are to be believed, Grindelows used to be children at some point. Do you fight as fervently for their right to live? Or do you slaughter them without mercy, without a thought for their lost humanity?
She's gonna argue they never had humanity. But yeah, I mean, those are dangerous, right?
Oh, so that's your determinant? Tell me, if the creature stepped down from its confinement right now and started mindlessly swinging at us, would you kill it then? Would its perceived humanity suddenly lose all meaning? As entertaining as this is, will you end the creature?
Fine.
Splendid. The chamber is ready for the ritual. It worked. I'm free. And the power coursing through me is truly astonishing. I was right. All these years of searching have finally yielded the results I hoped for.
Right?
No, of course not. It only means that its life energy was equivalent to that of a human. It worked exactly as it was supposed to. This truly is the beginning of a new era. Now, I welcome you to the Guild as our newest member, but I believe you have your own path to follow. Whatever decisions you make, do not forget what it means to be an alchemist.
Alright.
May your next steps be guided by insight.
I have a feeling in a few hundred years there's gonna be, you know, created life form rights movements, but here we are. That thing was... She gave it life and a brain. She created the brain. She didn't say how sophisticated the brain was. But still, we could consider, like, it's a rat, right? Are we breeding rats? I mean, we breed cows to eat them. I guess it really just comes down to what level of intelligence does that creature actually have. Anyway. It's in front of me. Oh, bugs. Alright, well, let's go back and start the actual quest chain. On fire, Arthur's memories. Does he have something to say about the weird created life?
They were a young and ambitious guild. We were all strangers in a strange land, with everything still to be discovered. I wasn't there when they began to change. No, but there were female druids. Not many, though. My sister Morgaine also followed the druidic path. I don't recall the rite of passage ever having such tragic consequences. Perhaps this land truly is cursed after all.
He's going to sleep until morning because it looks like it's getting pretty dark. Come on, one more tick. Okay. The town.
You again? I told you to be on your way. You should have led with that. Go on then.
Do going into town. Town is randomly burning. What the fuck happened here? They get raided? Did Camelonians also attack here but then got drove back or something? Stash. Have anything to really drop off though? Oh, I do actually. Reason invasion, my 10% health is below. Pants. Use my power 5 by non-combat. Alright. Puzzle team. Many people here, right?
A face I don't know. Counting the years. Stones remember what we forget. Births, deaths, oaths taken. The things that matter more than whoever's shouting the loudest at the moment. Nothing is ever truly gone. You can chisel out a name, but the scar stays. Sometimes
Good
scars
metaphor.
speak louder than the clean stone. Maybe, but be careful of what... The dead have no need for stone. Who do you want?
A stranger who deserved better.
Then we carved the mercy the world forgot to give.
It's kind of fun.
Parchment rots, ink fades, stone stays where you leave it. Even if the village burns, a stone half buried will still speak. Memory fades.
Okay. Hello?
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here. Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now?
And if I do cause trouble, what then?
Sure, that's what all outsiders say. Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. What do you want? We haven't even buried the bodies yet. Here's some advice. It's not your business.
Fair enough.
No. Sometimes we shoot them on sight. Find a tall rock and... Actually, never mind. No, I don't think you can. No need to linger.
Go find a tall rock and jump off of it? Is that the statement? If I go find a tall rock and throw you off of it. So yeah, I'm guessing the Camelonians did attack this place, but I guess failed. Let's see, there's anybody else in town. Looked like there was more I could investigate. Although, I'm guessing whoever I need to talk to in town is higher up than this house. Let's go and look at this house, actually. Is this her house? Oh, it's her house. There's probably no reason to come in here, honestly. Got a pretty nice little house, though. Pretty solid little house. Alright. Up top. I don't think there's one around. Let me check real quick. I know there's that. Oh, there wasn't our path. There's a whole bunch of paths.
Outsider, you chose a bad time to wander through our lands. Tell me, do you hunt?
Only if I must. Yes, and often? Yeah, if I must.
That's how it should be. Treat your prey with respect. Not so hard, if you even know that much. Is it? Trying to understand. Someone's been hunting in our woods. Though, hunting isn't the right word. It's slaughter.
Oh.
They leave carcasses to rot. No idea. Though, some of the stag fathers chosen fled the woods. They of all people should know the rules of the hunt. Wouldn't say no to that. Normally, no time for hunting. Fine. Bring me the head of that bush. I'm Vesna.
Wife?
I try. The others need that. Vragi and I got lucky. I'm trying to take care of those who don't. I talk less. I spend most of my time alone in the woods. I'm used to keeping quiet. Vragi talks enough for both of us. Be careful.
Fair enough. Pray of the Father. Nicest person I met in this town so far. Let's see what her husband has to say, who is apparently way more talkative than her. Is he even home? Maybe he's downstairs. Here, he must be somewhere else in town. Or I guess could be out hunting. In which case I hope I didn't kill him. Ooh, there was those two people I ran into that tried taking a bunch of money from me. Yeah, hope that wasn't somebody from this village. House. Crane. Window. Stuck in a rock. Fucked up here for sure. See if anybody's home with these real quick. Someone is home.
don't know you. You looking to buy hides, meat, or something else?
Obviously he sells meats and hides.
Sagar, a cook. Cook the meat, damn the hide. Yeah, it's a frost grot. It looks like an animal nice meat.
Fair enough.
And what difference does that make? Yeah, probably not. I've been cooking their meat for years, and no one's had any problems after eating.
Okay, fair enough.
The Sphene are known for the hunters. I misspoke.
Ooh, cooking. Cheese buns. Cheese buns? Cheese ball of doom? Excuse me? I'll buy 2 cooking books, why not? Fucking cheese ball of doom, who doesn't want to buy that? Alright, so we found the town cook. Town huntress. Town scribe, quote unquote. Stone scribe. Supposed to be the town's alchemist. Got a very nice little setup too. Oh, hey, there you are. Oh, you're not talking to me? Okay, fair enough, I guess. Let's see. Guess she lives here by herself. Well, maybe she'll talk to me later. There we
This
go.
isn't the best time to visit the village, but come in. We're dealing with a curse. Our god has turned against us. The hunters stopped returning from the woods. The witch condemned my husband to a fate worse than death. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be telling all this to a stranger. Only if the gods themselves sent you. Glerna, the priestess of the Stagfather, she thinks she runs the village, not Barlam. We honor Mother too, but not as fervently as Thrud. Her ways of trying to keep the Stagfather at bay. I've said too much already.
And yes, she is the town alchemist and knows she does not have any of the blooms I need, unfortunately. Alright, so we have the vendors. Does this continue on? It does. Kind of. Sort of ledge you can drop down to from up top, it looks like, but let's go back onto the wall here and go up. And I think the staircase on the other side probably also leads up here. We'll check that. It's weird this like goes into a fucking wall though. Or a possible chimney? I'm not sure it could be a tower. This guy. That was. Ah, the dead.
And who might you be? If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son. He fought bravely, to the very end. It's a damn shame his god failed him. Eh? No point wasting breath. Ah, perhaps that's for the best. I'm Barlam, the chieftain.
Ah.
Welcome to the Svinelands. Let me guess. He wants to call the moot, not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law, and as you can see, I've failed. Not having a tribe is what's holding me back. Can you turn back time?
There's still people
Bring my
alive,
people
therefore there's
back
still a
to
tribe.
life? I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you. Once that's done, meet me here.
Alright. Done and done. This is the Thane's house, or whatever you want to call it. Chieftain's house. Nice roaring fire in the middle. Got the nice little throne. Yeah. Thane's house. What's in the basement? Oh, it's just his living quarters. Ooh, and a shrine. Fancy shrine to the Stag Father. Alright. Got his little throne. Got his long table for eating with the villagers and guests. Probably here's the kitchen for cooking. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Sounds like way better than I thought it was. Did not think this town was anywhere near this large when I got here. It's actually kind of impressive how big this area is. God, it's still going. Is this leaving town, actually? This might be going outside of town. But there wasn't another entrance. So this must be where they hold their rituals and whatnot. This goes up to the sword, maybe? Ah, cannot go in yet. Alright, looks like there's a handful of houses we can still kind of investigate. This goes down. Oh, this is their grave. Graveyard. Why not? Let's see what's in it. We don't have to take it. We're just gonna see what's in it, right? Have to take what's in here. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a little peek. Something special. I mean, if it was a fancy blue weapon or something, I mean, I might have got a little sticky fingers there, but...
You came late. Some of us stayed. If you're looking for survivors, you won't find many. Our god rose and tore the ground open. Half the village went with him. Half stayed
You buried
behind.
your villagers. Can you tell me what really happened here?
Away forever. My sons are gone now. I buried what I could, and the rest I left to the sky. Now I pray, so that I remember how to live without them. I buried the body. I will mend the roof. I will plant what seed we have left. There's nothing else to do. I was raised to worship, not to cry. If a god calls you home, you answer. If he leaves you standing, you pray harder. Keep your eyes open.
Interesting way to look at it. Like how it popped up a health bar like that. Has it been popping up health bars for all the NPCs? Okay, here's where that bridge went. So this must be the last house here. Oh. Maybe not. There is one more up there, I think. Hello. We also have a basement. Yeah, they all have their beds downstairs. Probably warmer in all reality. Heated by earth and fire.
A visitor from outside the tribe, eh? Times are hard, so people are cautious. And I must admit, I'm also somewhat curious about your presence. Years have passed since one of your kind set foot in the village. In the old days, everyone was mostly on their own. I think what matters more now is the tribe as a whole. You can rely on others more, rather than having to depend entirely on yourself. A community gives you strength and a sense of security. In those moments, you've got nothing but your wits and the strength of your own hands to rely on.
Things are better now. A strong tribe that matters most. I think things were better back then. A strong individual is what matters most. The strength of the individual and the strength of the tribe both seem equally important. It does. If the entire tribe is weak, then the tribe's weak, right?
That's true. A strong individual can survive in the wild, but without a tribe, they won't build anything lasting. A tribe without strong people will fall apart quickly. It's good that you understand.
Sometimes
that.
it's both.
You have the wisdom of someone older. Oh yes, a lot of good warriors died. I was lucky to make it out alive. That's right, all crafted by my own. Everyone in the tribe had to know how to stitch leather. As you can see, I've got a wide selection here.
Oh. He's a Fletcher. Nothing to sell there. Not gonna worry about any of the rest of the stuff right now. I can sell these 2 books. And that plate. Fuck that plate. Okay. Does he have a crafting station here? I didn't think I saw one. No, doesn't look like it. I like Smuggler's Dagger. I can just take the Smuggler's Dagger. Really. Just like that. You didn't offer to sell it.
As you...
This makes him hostile. I'll load, but... Okay, cool. Why not?
What bring... Come.
I'll leave you the other one. I don't need a duplicate. Do I want to use that? Lose what I'm assuming is a lot of damage for 10 gold to kill. I think that's at every kill. Everything I kill just gives me 10 gold. Hit that button. It is a little bit less damage. And yeah, it's just 10 gold per kill. But, nah. Weapon I didn't have, so now we have it. Alright, we can go back up, check out that house. And that should be the last house. That should be the last house here. Figure out exactly how to get to that house anyway. Ah, here we are. Nice somber music in the background.
You smell of change, outsider. Some roots reach too deep, grow too vast. Atli, I'm Glearna's apprentice. I know myself. The Stagfather tainted everything. I am. My father was Svein, and I was given a Svein name. She brought me here, told Glearna it was because I deserved to live my life wide awake, and then she left. Yes. It was a tree. She said my mother brought it from the Thrud land. She helped me plant it, holding my tiny hands. It got twisted. It's all wrong now. I wanted to fix it.
Wait, is this the blooming tree in the ruins?
It keeps bearing monsters. I'm afraid those things will come here one day. Really?
You would? Here, it should stop the corruption. Thank you. In a way, I could barely fit the pestle in my palm. Glearna used to say my mother's blood was strong in me, though I doubt that will ever happen. It's hard to truly believe in something once you know it exists, isn't it? Do I think he's worth worshipping? I'm a Svein. I understand better than most what the forest gives us. It's hard to blame a god for following the call of his nature. Not really. Glearna told me she saw her coming. She saw my name in the ashes that were... That's how she knew she couldn't turn my mother away, and that my place was among the Svein.
Interesting.
Only what everyone says. I don't like dreaming. I have this feeling that one day I'll fall into a dream and never wake up.
That's happened to some people, so it's probably a fair fear.
And yes?
A couple of people had to rip out of their dreams too.
I hope the...
I think it's been twice I had to go in people's dreams and rip them out of it. Yeah, I bet it's that, like, cherry blossom looking tree in the ruins. Natural alchemy station. Would really like to have found a crafting station, but oh well. Okay, I think at this point I've talked to everybody in town. Oh, the chick who was very angry at me being here. Of course I need to go talk to her again. Why not? Alright. I've returned. I was told to come here.
What do you want? Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. Wait, hold on. One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. And don't come back empty-handed. What? You went to the bottomless cave, and you made it out alive?
So there was no hunter, you were trying to kill me.
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of you. We don't need outsiders here, but you've proven you have what matters most to the Svein. Strength of spirit and the will to survive. Go talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you. I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know.
Alright.
Break a leg.
Or both. There's a couple of quests I can do for them outside the town. So I'm gonna go take care of those. If we get the whole village happy with me, then there's less for them to be mad about, right? Something like that. Okay, I thought that was gonna kill me, honestly. Alright. Need to run down. Figure out what the fuck's going on out here. So we need to take care of the tree and take care of whatever this is. Deer.
Stay sharp.
Oh.
You're only making me angrier.
Go. Doombringer's hook and a totem. Doombringer's hook and a totem. What's a totem do? Stamina, don't care. What about the Doombringer's Hook? Increases attack speed depending on missing health. Interesting. It does a shit ton of damage. Is this a dagger? This is a dagger. Alright, we found a new weapon finally. We're gonna use that. Is it worth losing like the, what was it, 50% increased damage after a dash? 25% and only after a dash on the next hit after a dash. So granted, that does give me a little bit of a burst damage, but I mean, it's only on the first hit, right? Alright, I think this is the tree the kid was talking about, so I think we can place a rune on it. There we go. Oh shit. God damn it. Be good. Glad I turned around when I did. That thing would have one-shot me probably if it just hit me in the back. So we should be able to go and turn all these quests in. Making the village a little happier that I'm there. That's what really matters. But essentially, I think I'm going to go ahead and start putting points after one more level. I'll be able to cap off my increased armor. And then I can put points into increasing my attack speed, because I think there's a perk that I didn't invest in to just increase attack speed I didn't care about at the time. I think I can go ahead and just do that. Because the faster I can attack if I'm missing health, the faster I get my health back and not die, right? First. So one was the Huntress. Killing the madman.
You're here to talk. So, it was one of the Stagfather's chosen one. Slaughtering most of our village wasn't enough. Scum. I'll toss his head out to rot. Here. You've done a good thing. Be careful.
What'd I get? Oh, a bow. A rhyme bow. What does that do? Hits, targets, chills. Doesn't do a whole bunch of damage, though. I'm gonna keep my siege bow, obviously. And kid was up there. So I didn't go this way. It's getting rather close to nightfall, which means people are gonna stop talking to me in a little bit and go to bed. I think I have enough time to go talk to the kid, turn this quest, and come back and talk to the chieftain.
Yes? Oh, thank you so much. There will still be my mark on this place. This is for you. I can only promise I will not forget your kindness. Go on.
Shade Coral increases sneak damage by 20%. Alright. And the chieftain.
Kill you, maybe. But the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against. The Stagfather happened. They claim that when he arrived, he would devour everyone. And that's how the story of the Svine tribe ends. He is our most important god. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, and the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace. The faithful joined him.
Interesting.
One of ours, Gudri, did something completely suicidal. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands. We have to act quickly. Although, out of the question. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear. Now, I need someone willing to help the swine
You're gonna
tribe.
let me kill a god? Is that what's happening?
Well, that's a good question. Guderi won't be able to hold on much longer. Go find Glirna. She must know something. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind. Glirna is our old soothsayer. Very old. Her fate has tangled our paths. Glirna is our...
Interesting, like repeat that dialogue for no reason. Arthur wants to talk to me. Interesting. Alright.
Yes, in the homelands.
Just hopped on a boat.
He took on human form, or rather he used one of his followers as a vessel. It was only when he sensed that Nimue, Merlin's apprentice, had discovered his true nature that he revealed his real form. The beast grew to the size of a mountain. I dread to think what would have happened if he'd made it there. We barely managed to bring him down. I outlawed the Stagfather's cult, but I see that 6 centuries later, it's still around.
Alright. God's Cure. There's no quests out and about. Alright, so she must be in that area I couldn't get in earlier. It was his sigil that he gave me, so I should be able to enter it now. Looks like it might be a dungeon more than a regular area. Like a house, I mean. Direction shows 2 markers for some reason. She has a health bar, which is concerning to some extent. Wait, wasn't that window just sunlight? I guess so. Setting sun, rising sun. Who's the other person? Oh. Oh. What you doing?
The forest whispered. The fire screamed. The bones agreed. In my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds.
Oh, that's
I
the person the
used to
god's in.
bind
Okay.
him. The earth trembles with his fury. Soon, he will break free. It's the horned god's domain. Once, it was lush and alive. I doubt it still is. Yes, Gudry. He reached for blood and bone. I sealed it with wards. And when that happens, if you want to bind a god,
you don't choose to mess it.
Everything.
Fair.
The horned god in his hate-twisted form, the finest warriors of the spine, my disciples. After the Gunvalda massacre, the most devout called upon the old powers, and he did.
Interesting.
I didn't think they'd reach so deep into the dark. They opened a door.
Oh.
He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound. To do that, it will remind him of who he once was, long enough for me to complete the rite. It's hidden. Each
Don't I already
one is
have it?
guarded. Once all three fall, the fourth shrine, hidden and forgotten. No, I saw you. Go, but be warned. Until we meet.
Okay. Well, we have our quests, and we can pick them up tomorrow. I'll go see where this shrine's located real quick. See where we're going tomorrow. Okay, just out and about. So I think it really is just those Stagfather shrines I think I've already seen. Save in. I like how it does this. Like, hey, you haven't saved in like 3 milliseconds. You wanna, no, actually, it's probably just seconds, in 3 seconds. Well, anyway, like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. That is it for today. We'll pick up where we left off, trying to take care of all the preparations for the moot, and then I'm not sure how much left in the game, right? I know there's only 3 acts, so it must be the moot, and then you go and attack Camelot, right? Slash King Arthur does the thing or not. Can't be that much further away from it, right? Well, we'll find out tomorrow. At any rate, that's it for today. So hope you enjoyed. Please follow, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.